Hello, welcome to another Gundam Model Version 2 video. That is the new Gundam, and I got a match here for you at 700 Arctic Base. I believe this is a rating match, and yeah, this was on a Sunday, because you guys know on Saturdays I hang out with my real-life friends. I can't play GBO2, and yeah, so we decided to play a quick match to get our dailies done, technically for Saturday, even though it's a Sunday. It's before reset. And yeah, this is the match we had with the new Gundam, and let's see how we do. Then, of course, you can see we have double Sinanjus, which, yeah, still a pretty damn good suit. It's one of those suits, I wasn't really denying that's going to be a bad suit, but it's one of the suits I was like, kind of waiting to see how it's going to go, you know, these coming weeks of it being released. And yeah, it's still a pretty good suit to see. I mean, of course, the Reball was still a really good suit here, too. You can see the Reball in the back there. That's a suit that just got a 700 cost as well, and it really hasn't changed too much. I mean, it's of course not as dangerous as as it is in 650. At 650, it's just insane. But you know, the Reball kind of just fits in at 700. You know, everybody has multiple ways to stun, and of course the Reball was basically a Sinanju Junior, where you have instead of having 3 melee attacks, you have 2 melee attacks. Or melee weapons, I should say, and it does have 3 ways to stun as well. Unfortunately, one of those stuns you have to stand still for, which with the Sinanju, you can actually keep moving while using your stuns. One of them you can even boost while using it if you press your touchpad button, but but yeah, the Reball, I'm going to have to be careful between the enemy Sinanju and Reball, because that's 6 potential stuns between them both. Really want to watch out for that. And now, of course, our team has 2 Sinanjus. We have a Super Gundam, which I kind of don't agree with having a Super Gundam on this map at 700, but we'll see how he does. And I'm trying to remember the last guy we have. Oh, yeah, another new Gundam. We have another new Gundam. So, pretty decent team. You know, we got our close range suits. We have our, well, the new Gundam can kind of do what it wants. You know, you can you know, I don't want to say you want to play close range with it, but you know what I mean. Like, it can do a lot of stuff. It's a general unit, right? And of course we have a sniping unit at a cost. I don't really think to be playing it at this cost on this map. Well, other maps I can see it, but this map is just way too hectic at this cost. But we'll see if the Super Gundam did anything. But yeah, we go ahead and keep poking at mid-range, close range with my my range weapons. The new Gundam is still a pretty good suit, even though the Sinanju came out and it's doing really well. The new Gundam is still a pretty good suit to use. It has, you know, multiple ways to stun, has stun accumulation as well. It has a beam shield, which unfortunately I don't use too much in this match. But basically my game plan is to get a stun with the bazooka, because I am using the bazooka to get my 4,000 damage, and then I can do a stun lock with the beam shield rifle that I have, and see if we can get some funnel hits in as well, and we'll see how we can do with that. You know, thinking back at suits that go to 700, like the Rebawu and oh, I forgot. We're just gonna straight up destroy this enemy team's base. I kind of wish we would have saved it a little bit, but I guess we just really wanted it gone. You know, they were retaliating for them almost having health our base. I guess we're just gonna go ahead and destroy it. Which, man, yeah, this is the kind of a negative I have for playing Arctic base at this cost, is that because the bases are so close to each other. Yeah, and the bases are so easy to destroy at 700. Yeah, like, yeah, it's just gone right before the enemy team can spawn in. And yeah, I kind of wish maybe we can get some different maps at rating 700. It seems like it's always Arctic base when I come on. I kind of wish there was some other maps. That way, you know, our bases just aren't just getting fucked immediately. But oh well. Anyway, back to what I was saying. The some 700 suits are 650 suits that go to 700. It's kind of crazy to think that some that are really strong at 650 just don't really matter at 700. You know, like the O. The O was a pretty good suit at 650, and I think, you know, for some people now it's still a pretty decent suit to pick. Oh man, I thought that EZZ was gonna stop meleeing. That's me. That's all my fault for thinking a Ray would stop using his melee. But and the O at 700, the O at 700 just gets booty blasted hard. It's a big target. It only has, what, I think maneuver armor level 1, and it's really, really melee focused. And there's a lot of suits at 700 that have a bunch of range stuns, more melee weapons. You know, like Sinanju, Reball have 3 melee weapons. Yeah, the O just can't compete. I mean, it's still fun to use the O, don't get me wrong. But at 700, man, it can get bullied. And of course, we have some usual suspects as well. Like I think the enemy, yeah, there's an enemy Mark II Cubile. The Mark II Cubile isn't bad at all with melee, but again, you're a pretty wide and easy target to hit. You do have you have really good melee, but so does a lot of suits at this cost. You know, like the EZZ. Thing is, the EZZ just can't get stunned unless you're the Sinanju. And the thing is, if you're that makes it even worse for the Cubile, because the Cubile is just such a wide target to hit. Yeah, the Sinanju just uses mobility boost, tap you, stun you, and then he's gonna fuck you up. You know, but yeah, it can do decent depending on what you're doing, right? But yeah, again, the Mark II Cubile, it's just those other suits as well that can do what it can do without having the trouble of being extra wide. Or, you know, that thing doesn't even have a shield either, right? So yeah, pretty... I'm trying to remember, I haven't seen one at 650 in a while. Actually, I've started to see more Mark Vs. I think the Mark V got almost said boofed. got buffed, right? Anyway, let's deal with this Mark II Cubile. I'm trying to think of some other examples. Is there a 700 Mark V? If so, I haven't been seeing any of that. I did see a couple of... I think they made a 700 Delta Plus, and it seems like those things can still do okay at that cost. Obviously, you're not going to be as well oriented as other raids that at close range, because, you know, the EZZ, the Zaku 4, you know, those suits are just really excellent at just dealing damage at that close range. The Delta has a lot of range options, but yeah, I think you can still do alright, depending on the situation in the map. But yeah, we're near the end of the match here. It's 1 minute and almost 30 seconds left in the match. I am repairing my new Gundam. As you can see, we tried to prevent the enemy from destroying our base, and if you see right now, yeah, our base is kind of crispy. 16,000, 12,000, if they destroy our base, we'll pretty much be tied up, and that's why we have to make sure we at least kill as many as we can before our base gets destroyed. You know, that's kind of the game plan in this match, to defend our base. I'm pretty sure it's going to be gone right here. Yep, they're now ahead. Now we just have to kill them before they kill us, because it's going to be a close one, and we'll see how we do this. Alright, backed away from the Cubile to not, you know, get melee by him. Ended up getting meleeed anyway, but don't worry, we'll go ahead and miss our tackle. That's fine. But Cubile's not going to last too much longer. Again, pretty easy to hit. I'll just let them fuck him up. And I'm going to activate my shield to push up against this Sinanju. Unfortunately, the Rebabu was behind me, and there goes my shield. Damn. And he'll be back too. We'll get our revenge. But hey, 17,000, 18,000. Last almost 30 seconds left in the match. It's going to be pretty close. There goes the new Gundam right between his shield there. Right between the shield. Yeah, right under the shield. Alright, there's the Rebabu. I do not have a lot of health, so I'm trying to make sure to not get hit, because I'm pretty sure this is what's going to happen is I'm probably going to win the match, or we're going to win the match because of this kill right here, combined with another kill. I'm pretty sure. There we go. There goes the Rebabu, and let's see. Yeah, barely winning, and then we're going to go ahead and get the kill out of the EZZ, and there we are. And I think one more killed after that too. So yeah, timeout, and let's see what we got going on here. So actually, we would have won either way. But hey, mission completed. Let's see what we got going on here today with the new Gundam. And hey, top individual was 7,200. Going to be praising the Sinanju and the other new Gundam. They did pretty well as well. And let's see, first place, 8-2. I wasn't doing too well in assists. I was kind of just playing for myself, seeing as how I have a high score of, I'm guessing a high score for my new Gundam for individual score, because I've definitely gotten higher individual score before with other suits. But I'm guessing it's just for a different suit, you get a high score. And I know for sure that Ace and regular matches, quick matches, you know, regular matches and Ace matches, they have their own separate high score things going on too. Because I know I've gotten more than 7,000 with the new Gundam in Ace matches, but yeah, that is the new Gundam at 700. And as I said, it can still do some work. It's still a pretty scary suit. You still have multiple stun options. Lots of versatility on that suit, and yeah, it gets to do pretty well. And that's going to be the end of this video. If you guys enjoyed this video, leave a like, subscribe if you want. I'd really appreciate it. And, you know, type up in the comment section how you feel about the new Gundam. Do you like it? Do you hate it? And like I said, just right now, it's still a pretty good suit. And you know what? Let me know how you feel about other suits that go to 700. You know, I mentioned that the Rebawu is still pretty good even at 700. And of course, I gave examples of suits that didn't feel like did as well at 700, like the O. The O, I don't think does nearly as well as it does at 700. Maybe that can change depending on, of course, like the map and maybe team setup. The O can work extremely well, but obviously it's not going to be as good as other suits. If you have to do a specific setup, then it's not going to be as good as other suits that can do normal, that can do better normally without having a better setup, right? Like the Rebawu. But yeah, that's going to be it, and I will see you guys later. Bye.